Hiya, my beautiful ninjas, and welcome to The Monster Within. I said The Monster Within. The Monster Inside, an audio-visual novel. So basically, I don't know if there's any gameplay in this, but like, I think it is all based on like deciding what to say while you listen. Not listen, but like you just read out the text and then you just choose your decision basically. So yeah, that's all that I know so far. I think you're a detective and you're trying to find out all these clues and all these murders and whatnot. Okay, my head pounded, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I'd had. Isn't that the same thing? Whatever. I'd had in years left me feeling like I'd been punched in the jaw. But just like any other day, I dragged myself to the office. Whoa. Hey there. There was another notice on the door from Mayor Vinetti's office. Permits out of date. They didn't like me much and were trying to draw me in paperwork. It was a slow month. Weeks since I'd had any real cause. That ID is really messing with me right now. I'd had any real case to work on, so I passed the time pacing the office, smoking and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bed sheet. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see. Afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. What does that mean? The girl came in so quiet, I nearly choked on my cigarettes. Girl. Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. Calm down now or sit and talk. Calm down now, sit and talk slow. Yeah? What can I help you with? You ever hear him knocking first? Calm down now, sit and talk. Okay, thanks. It's just, no one will listen to me. Okay, I'm not gonna do that voice forever. It's gonna hurt my throat. Just tell me what you tell. I'm listening. She eyed me with just a dash of suspicion as I tossed back a handful of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this might take a while. Her name was Lily. She told me she was his mistress. The man all over the newspaper, the infamous banker, Mr. Reginald Farnsworth. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk, philandering bastard, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnsworth's wife had just turned up dead in Central Park 2 nights ago. Whoa. What? You don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone thinks it was him and no one believes me. He's gotta be in trouble. I ain't saying I believe you, but what makes you think he's in danger? Case looks pretty simple to me. Okay, let's choose the first one. Lily. Well, Mr. Jack. You can just call me Jack. Hey, Jack's that the guy? What? Okay, just kidding. Jack, whoever did that to his wife must have been the one who took him. He would have never left without me. He promised me. I'm sure Mr. Farnsworth promised this poor girl a lot of things. Please, the cops won't listen to me and they want to bring him on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Honestly, I doubt they are in too much of a hurry. Farnsworth had practically the entire police force in his deep pockets. Probably why they hadn't found much yet. Ooh. If they found him and brought him in, would it be due to public pressure? Sometimes a mob pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. You got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. I can help you. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry now. Should I help her or I don't know, man. Let's do this one. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you, but please be careful. I don't think this was just any murderer or kidnapper. I think it was a beast. Ooh, beast. The word struck me funny, like when you jar your elbow on a hard corner. Oh yeah, that. Oof, woo. That hurts, man. Not a word many use these days, except in hush whispers and bedtime stories for children. Oh, they were real enough, alright. They just got better at hiding, controlling their unseemly urges. but I hadn't seen any monsters in nearly 15 years. Back when I was still a cop myself. Well, that's definitely an interesting theory. I can help you. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't what you worry now. That was the same one. So leave the detective work to me. Let's not jump to conclusions here. Yes, that one. I just have a feeling about it. Something tells me you can get to the bottom of it. You're good at this sort of things. Oh, why? Thank you, girl. Sure. Can't you see how busy I am with this, with cases? I replied a little too harshly. Sarcasm wasn't my strong suit. I reassured her some more and sent her on her way. I didn't want to scare her, but I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked and call me if she ever saw anything suspicious. I don't know if she was in danger herself, but better safe than sorry. True. You wouldn't want any more cases. That night I made my way down to Central Park. It was a long, short, but maybe there was something there. Something that the cops did. Oh, next chapter, ready? Whoa, wait, what? Okay. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I've got a knack for finding the things others overlook. Oh, we got a dead body here. Okay. We got scratch marks right here as well. Okay. We got flies flying in there. Okay. Anyways, a knack, more of a symptom of a condition. Less useful symptoms I kept in check, but for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. The scent was less of a thing and more of an emotion. Wow. Seduction. A strangely familiar smell. Was it from the girl? I expected the scent of trepidation? Sorry, I don't know how to say that word. Or maybe even outright fear. But Mrs. Farnsworth seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. Brought new meaning to a crime of passion. Pushing the thought from my mind, it was time to get down to business. Investigate the scene. Okay, I see this. First off, a burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my finger along its length and felt a chill down my spine. This wasn't just any burn mark. This was the mark of an ancient magic. It's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play here. But I was no stranger to the strange. Investigate the scene. Okay, what is this? What else could I investigate? Just these two, right? Yeah, just these two so far. Muddy footprints everywhere. Difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. Oh, is it? I don't even see no prints. Oh wait, I see it right there. But cops don't wear 2,000 pairs of carcanos. It looked like Mr. Farnsworth was there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. So looking around for a while longer, I realized the park had even given up all its hiding for me. So I trudged back to my apartment and my head hit my pillow like it owed me money. Next chapter. Okay, this is going pretty fast. The next morning I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares, but I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door and ripped down another note from the mayor's office. I motioned for her to step inside. Seemingly afraid of what I might say, she finally worked up to the courage to ask, "So, what did you find?" I feel like I have some good news. Farnsworth might still be alive, or not sure about beasts, but something unnatural was at play. Might be right to worry about monster finding the spell's magic. It spells mark. Wow, okay. Well, the footprint might tell that he's alive, no? But his body was there, right? This is the second one. Unnatural? How do you mean? A spell's mark. Rarely seen these days, but unmistakable. I can't give you details, but I'm looking into it. Let's just be all in it. What does that mean? What about Reggie? Do you know where he might be? Finding his footprints, seemed like he got out safely. There were signs he was in the seat and slipped away. My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed the bottle from my desk drawer. A dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. But you don't know where he went? Do you think the news this morning is related? What news is that? Alright, haven't you heard? Yeah, but maybe you should tell me what you know. Nope, rough night followed by a rough morning. They found the police chief's wife dead down by the docks. They say it happened last night. Wow, that's crazy. Let me guess. Chief Amato is missing too. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicion, but it faded quickly. Amato was a shit cop and shit chief. He was half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead and I had more questions than I did that day before. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't held by the splitting pain at my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work, and she left slightly dejected. Only more answer than I could provide. I don't know, man. We got nothing here. That night after the cops had cleared out the docks, I would slip down and see what I could uncover concerning Mrs. Amato's old untimely demise. Next chapter. Oh God. Wow, another crime scene. Holy crap. The cold air smells strongly of salt and oil, and the same scent, right? Could it be? The smell again. I knew it. Like someone had bottled pure arsenic and used it as perfume. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the sensational fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what that scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I think it was Lily. Oh my God. I looked down at my hands, shaking, the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. I had to focus, don't jump into conclusion. Follow the evidence. Investigate. Alright, we got 1, 2. Okay, same thing, 2. There, just there. The smallest piece of purple fabric, torn and caught in the spencer of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Mrs. Amato wearing purple, and it was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. Okay, what about this one? Red Phoenix cigarettes. Same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. I pulled out my own pack of reds and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming on, but looking out over their ways seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down them uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. Next chapter. We're going through this chapter pretty fast here, guys. I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long had I been out? Had I really slept through the entire night? And the next day? A newspaper was sitting under the floor. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headlines. Breaking, mayor missing, wife found dead. What? 2 cases is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. Wow. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhibitor pills. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are you off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. I'm sorry, lady, but I don't have time until I have to go. I'm off to Vincent Villa's crime scene. I have to go. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back. Stay safe. Oh, this is getting juicy, guys. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Whoa. What? Whoa. Whoa. Why would she do that? Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. Okay, next chapter. Holy crap. The alley was located just behind the high-rise apartments where Mayor Venetti and his wife lived. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Investigate the scene, the trash can, the car, and that's it? Okay, trash can. I mean garbage. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. For real, right? But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot. Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Venetti was a crook, but this was unbelievable. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Venetti and Chief Amato. Talking about me. How they were trying to get me shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. The door. Venetti's car. If he's still alive, why would he have left in his car? It didn't make any sense. Honestly, it wasn't too motivated to fight him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging towards the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might assuage my fears, I caught the scent again. It overwhelmed my other senses with unadulterated pleasure. It was intoxicating. A weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well, though it had been many years since I had used it. Was there another like me? Was I being framed? It was impossible. Was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was in free form. But the nightmares, the headache, the memory lapse, I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back out to the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch though. My watch. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time just before I left the office, hadn't I? Or had I used the wall clock? I couldn't be sure. Oh my god, what if it was me? I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. Next chapter. Oh my god. I don't know why I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock the door down and cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it would be best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. But Lily was still there waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost. Come back to haunt me from the past. I'm not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a last look at her as I prepared to shove her right out the door. I know she was wearing the same thing she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. That hadn't really noticed before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. And it was frayed around the edges, torn in places. My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You are the monster. Succubus. See, I told you guys. It was her. Oh, Jack. We are one and the same, you and I. We are both monsters. I'm supposed to be more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never suppress our true natures as you have incubus. Those men were probably dead to now. I figured she probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. So, you done all this just to wake me up? You can say that, though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believe you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed up my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I've never met a succubus who seduces and kills men. Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to pleasure of the flesh. But I do still need an incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from those awful men and plant it among the fertile messes for me. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Oh, the maniac of laughter. Oh yes. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. With a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped the old bedsheet off the corner of the mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and stuck into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trapped. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer and aimed it at the mirror and fired. Wow. story program by the title owned with art by the. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. This kind of remind me of not Tattletale, what the heck? Freak, what is it called? I forgot the name, but yeah, Wolf Among Us, yes. Oh my god, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty awesome actually. I wouldn't mind doing these like novel visual things for you guys if you guys enjoyed them, but I actually enjoyed this myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and as always, I love you guys, and then just to say out. Peace.